In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 12, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Washington Nationals versus Atlanta Braves. The Washington Nationals cashed as plus 200 underdogs last night in Game 1 of their 3-game set with the Atlanta Braves. It was an 11-2 final that saw the Nats improve to 2-3 on the year, while the Braves dropped to 2-3. The Atlanta Braves are 9-1 in their last 10 after allowing 5 runs or more in their previous game, and are 6-1 in their last 7 during Game 2 of a series. The Braves are 5-1 in their last 6 Tuesday games. The Nationals are 17-35 in their last 52 versus National League East, and are 10-21 in their last 31 versus a team with a losing record. Atlanta couldn't get much of anything going for the majority of the Monday game, and the 2 blow-up innings really cost them. I like Atlanta to bounce back offensively here. They're certainly a much better team than that. As for Washington, they posted an impressive all-around effort on Monday and got a nice start from Rogers. Atlanta has dominated Washington, winning 5 of the last 7 at home against the Nationals and 27 of the last of 38 overall against Washington. Washington is off to a poor start at the plate with a team batting average of just .164 and slugging percentage of .246. The Nationals have scored only 8 runs through the first 4 games. On the mound, Washington is not much better, as the Nationals have a team ERA of 4.75. I think the Nationals will do well in Game 2 also, but if the Braves can bounce back quickly, they should be fine at home. The Atlanta Braves money line is our full game side pick. Corbin posted an 8.44 ERA over 16 innings of work last season against Atlanta. He allowed 15 earned runs on 18 hits and 5 walks. Although the Nationals likely won't be competing for the division this season, they still have a respectable offense. They scored 11 runs last night, and they have a veteran lineup that can spray the ball around the yard. I can't believe we've gotten this far into the preview without mentioning Juan Soto. Soto is off to a rough start through 5 games, but he's always a threat to drive in runs and have clutch at-bats. 5 of the last 6 head-to-head meetings have gone over the total, which includes 12 of the last 18 played in Atlanta. Washington's bats have started to pick up in the last 2 games. Atlanta has hit Corbin hard recently. When Washington plays Atlanta, you can usually expect a high-scoring game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Dodgers versus Minnesota Twins. The Minnesota Twins play host to the Los Angeles Dodgers on Tuesday afternoon from Target Field in the opener of their 2-game series. The Dodgers likely got more than they bargained for from the Rockies in their opening series on the road, while Minnesota was able to fight against a Seattle side that looked strong for much of last season. These two haven't squared off since back in 2017, when the Dodgers grabbed a sweep, while only meeting 9 times since the start of the 2011 season. Each team is looking to improve upon their opening series, as the Dodgers dropped 2 of 3 to the Colorado Rockies and the Twins split with the Seattle Mariners. The Dodgers are entering from an off day after losing their first series to the Rockies since 2018. This team has all the makings of a championship ball club, and maybe that first series was a healthy dose of reality for the Dodgers. Games aren't won on talent alone, and the Dodgers look to rebound with Andrew Heaney on the mound. Heaney is looking to have a rebound season himself after he put up a 5.83 ERA over his time with the Angels and Yankees last season. For the Twins, it'll be Chris Archer who looks to bring his team to above .500. Archer has seen a little bit of everything over his 10-year career, including a 9-19 season that was sandwiched in between his 2 All-Star appearances. More recently, his career has mainly been defined by injuries, ranging from forearm tightness, a surgically repaired hip, shoulder inflammation, and symptoms from thoracic outlet syndrome that cost him the 2020 season. All reports indicate he's entered the season in great shape and should provide a spark and veteran presence to this up-and-coming Twins squad. With the addition of Freddie Freeman, the Dodgers added another MVP to an already scary lineup. But through the first 3 games of the season, the offense has been quiet. In time, this team is going to get everything moving in the right direction, but there's no indication that will start tonight. Side with the veteran arm of Archer, who is trying to prove he still has some quality innings left to throw and could remain healthy for a team that could be competing for a playoff spot come the end of the season. Today will be an early test to see exactly where they stand. So the Minnesota Twins to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. We have 2 talented offenses going at it and 2 pitchers who have a hard time putting up clean sheets. Andrew Heaney is coming off a season where he had an ERA over 7 with the Yankees, and his 2021 season wasn't any better. Chris Archer has been rough since 2018 when he left the Tampa Bay Rays, and he has an issue keeping the ball in the park. The total has finished over in 6 of the last 9 meetings between the Dodgers and Twins played in Minnesota, and in 8 of the last 12 meetings overall between the two. The total has finished over in 13 of the Dodgers' last 24 interleague games when facing a right-handed starter. Minnesota has a very low team batting average of .189, but the Twins have the 3rd best slugging percentage at .484 and have 9 home runs through 3 games. The Dodgers have Heaney tossing for them on the back end of the rotation, while the Twins have Archer, both of whom struggled last season and haven't exactly shown signs of life in spring training. The Dodgers have one of the deepest lineups in the league and are primed to break out and can put up a massive number in their own right. For the Twins, the long ball has been instrumental to their success, and with that ability, it gives them a great chance of taking advantage and finding runs in their own right. Additionally, the over is 8-2 in the last 12 meetings between the 2 teams, and 6-2 in the last 9 meetings between the 2 in Minnesota. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Kansas City Royals versus St. Louis Cardinals. The St. Louis Cardinals will be trying to bounce back from their first loss of the season when they face the Kansas City Royals in the first game of their 2-game interleague series on Tuesday night. Daniel Lynch will get the start for the Royals. He was 4-6 with a 5.69 ERA last season. Dakota Hudson will get the start for the Cardinals. He was 1-0 with a 2.08 ERA last season. St. Louis is 7-3 in its last 10 games against Kansas City. The Royals played well in their first series, but their pitching wasn't very good, with the team giving up 18 runs in 3 games. The Cardinals haven't had trouble scoring so far this season, with the team scoring 19 runs in their last 3 games. They've had a lot of success against left-handed pitching and have a .375 batting average against them. Lynch struggled on the road last season, going 2-3 with a 4.33 ERA in 7 road starts, so expect him to have a hard time slowing down the Cardinals in this game. The Royals didn't play very well offensively in their first 3 games, scoring 7 total runs. They have a .193 batting average against right-handers. Hudson started only 2 games last season and didn't face the Royals, but he did a great job against them in his last 2 starts, giving up 2 total runs, so expect them to struggle offensively once again. I get why you could look the way of the Royals here, as there is some solid talent within the Royals lineup. However, Daniel Lynch was terrible for much of last season and more often than not gave up more damage than the Royals could really dig themselves back from in his starts. The Cardinals had an impromptu day off on Monday, and I think the day of rest and the edge across the board here helped St. Louis bounce back from the disappointing outing on Sunday. So the St. Louis Cardinals to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Royals averaged 2.33 runs per game through their first 3 games. They averaged 2 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Cardinals, with St. Louis giving up 3.66 runs per game. The Royals will be held under 4 runs in this game. The Cardinals are averaging 6.33 runs per game. They averaged 5.1 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Royals, with Kansas City giving up 6 runs per game. The Cardinals will score enough runs to push the score. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.